Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. What you gonna do? Let's get it. What's good? What's good? We in the building. Killer Kush is definitely in the building. Let's get it. Just in Trouble was good. My boy Big Hobby, what it do? Shout out to the blacks, man. You already know. Too black, too strong. Rocking with y'all. My boy Steven Dabs, you already know we smoking on that Zaza, not that haha, my boy. Got baby boy right here. He like, it's hot. He trying to be like daddy with his shirt off. I'm like, all right, I see you, boy. I see you. I see you, baby boy. What's going on, though, man? How's everybody's night going? You want some more? What you want, water? What you have in here, water? Let me go get my baby boy some water real quick. Hurry up. That's how you gonna get at me? That's how you gonna get at me, Pop? You keep telling me to hurry up. There, got it. Welcome. All right, now we back. We back at it. Gonna start with the news, man. What's going on today? What's up with this right here? They trying to throw dirt on Almighty Suspect, and I don't even rock with him.
Charge level felony. You're lying. He probably was just stressed out, and I take the drug shit back. Total bail about $380,000. You're murder about it. They don't tell you what you got charged with. That's PC. Look at PC up.
That's cold. That's a cold handle right there. My boy Reckless was good. Never mind what it do. My boy 999. I'm gonna just say it like somebody said in the comments right on that video that I did. If you guys haven't checked out my long form video that I dropped on Almighty Suspect, after this live, do me a favor and go check out that video. Hit me with a thumbs up. Hit me with a comment, whether it be 100 sign, whether you're talking shit. If you like it or you don't like it, let me know. But give it a like and give it a comment, man. I'd appreciate it. It don't cost you nothing and it will help the algorithm. My boy Andre Luis, what it do? What it do? Or female, I don't know. Andre. How are you, Big G? I hope you're having kind of hot. It is. It is hot today. Why did he get locked up? I'm not sure. They said that he had a case pending. Allegedly, he was fighting a case. Not sure what he got locked up for, though. So that's that almighty suspect. This one right here is messed up. Did you guys hear this one?
One of their students, a fourth grader named Martir Garcia Mora, and his father, Martir Garcia, are being detained in Houston, Texas by ICE agents. They drove to Houston, Texas to attend to a court hearing. From what I've been told is that after the court hearing, the dad was detained by ICE and the son was separated and also detained by ICE. And he's alone, not able to return.
That's
Teachers at the
sad,
school
bro.
apparently reached out to PTA President Jasmine King and the rest of the PTA, asking for aid in getting Martir released and back to school in Torrance. We found out from our school staff that they needed help getting him.
So pretty much, it was a dad and a little boy that were given a court date all the way in Texas. They're from Torrance. They got detained by ICE, so I don't know what happened, but they got a court date. They went all the way to Texas to show up to their court date, and they both got detained, the father and the 4-year-old boy. And if I'm not mistaken, that 4-year-old boy was born in the States. So that's why his teachers and the facility, his school, are working on trying to get him back. Because they're like, all right, the pops, maybe if the pops don't got papers, but the little boy, how you going to detain and try to deport a little boy that was born here? Like, they're getting out of hand, you know? Let me read what it says. Concerned teachers and community members are rallying together to help a Southern California fourth grader after he was detained by immigration officials. Martir Garcia Lara is a student at Torrance Elementary School. On May 29th, he attended an immigration hearing in Houston, Texas with his father. However, instead of receiving an update on his father's immigration status, the boy and his father were both detained by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement and separated from each other. Now that is bad. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they doing people grimy. That's why everybody's saying, man, if you get hit with a court date and stuff like that, just hey. And it's fucked up. It's sad to say this, right? But if you know you don't have papers and they try to serve you with a court date, just hey, catch me if you can. Go on the run, straight up. Relocate, move states if you have to. But man, they doing that to everybody, telling them, oh, if you do it the right way, you show up and all that, you might have a chance to stay. Fuck no, bro. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They taking everybody. Hell yeah, my boy Raul was good. My boy Thumps. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You already know. Wild Wild West, big dog. 310. Shout out all the homies from UIS. Shout out Up in Smoke, man. My boy Edgar was good. Saludos, G. Edgar Lomeli, I see you, G. Trying to make Mexico a better place. For real. For real, bro. For real. I ain't gonna lie, I've been checking out some of the blogs like of the people that got deported, like some influencers and stuff that got deported and they've been doing blogs of living over there. Mexico really ain't that bad, bro. You know it's not. Hood Visuals TV was good, my G. Salute. I see you. Mexico's really not that bad, but you gotta really have money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just hope everybody that's out here, like toda la raza, all the raza that's out here right now, man, y'all better be grinding. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better be grinding right now. If y'all gotta eat cup of noodles and shit like that every night to save up, that way, in case anything happens, you got at least a little money to get on your feet and you'll be all right. You feel me? Hey, bro, it's Chapo or Pablo Escobar. Man, I'll probably go Chapo, my G. Honestly, I'll probably go Chapo, and you want to know why? Because I seen the Pablo Escobar, El Patrón del Mal, and that fool was grimy, bro. Like, if the way they portrayed him in that show is true, that fool would pay people, bro. Like, he would pay people to go find him little jainitas and shit that were virgins and shit, like 14, 15, 16 year olds, you know what I'm saying? And he would pay their family, like, for them. Like, that to me is way too much, you know? So I'll forever go Chapo over Escobar for that reason. And I don't want to say that's true, but I don't know, bro. Pablo Escobar did good for Colombia too. Hey, I feel it. I feel it. But I just didn't like that. You've never heard anything like that about Chapo, you feel me? Like, or who knows? I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, that's the only reason I'll say Chapo. But they both G's, they both helped out a lot of the poor people, you know, with like some Robin Hoods type shit, you know. It's our West best. What it do? West, you already know. That's why I made it the Wild Wild West Wednesday. I was thinking of like, man, what name could I have? Like, little catchy title, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna do Wild Wednesday. I was like, man, it's gonna be a Wild Wild West Wednesday. Everybody double tap that screen, man. We got at least 23 people in the building. Only like 9 likes, man. Double tap that screen. Run that up. We are just talking about the fourth grader that got detained in from Torrance. What's this talking about? It says 4-year-old Mexican girl who faced loss of life-saving medical care and deportation is allowed to stay in the United States. Nice. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I don't know if you guys remember this one. They were trying to deport her. She was in the US and she needed medical help that if they deported her, she was more than likely going to die. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's a blessing that they let her stay. It says a 4-year-old girl receiving care at Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been granted humanitarian parole by the U.S. government after supporters expressed fears that she would be deported and lose access to life-saving medical treatment. Her family said Tuesday the development comes after the family's lawyers said young Sophia, who was identified by pseudonym to protect her privacy, could die within days if removed from the United States. Sophia lives in Bakersfield, suffers from short bowel syndrome, which prevents her from being able to properly absorb nutrients and fluids from food on her own. According to her lawyers, the condition reportedly stems from botched surgery she had when she was born in Mexico. Damn, that is messed up. Yeah, at least she got granted to stay, man. At least a little bit of good, you know what I'm saying? At least they ain't just all like, just how can I say, merciless and just, you know what I mean? Like a la verga, you know? Like, because the way they've been doing people has been grimy, bro. Like, straight up. Straight up. Like, everybody's saying, like, man, the way that Raza has it right now is bad. Like, it reminds them and of other stuff. What's up with this one right here, man? This one right here is crazy. It says Kobe and Gigi's mural in downtown LA vandalized again. They just went out there and repainted this. And now somebody messed with it again, bro. Like, that is out. Like, what do you get out of that? Jerry's Kids was good. Shout out San Diego, California, man. I remember it was one of the Dodgers, right? Or one of his teammates that paid for it.
Restored mural of Kobe and Gigi Bryant on the side of a downtown LA business has been vandalized again. again. White spray paint seemingly scribbles out the artwork that honors the late Lakers legend.
And that's not even no art. Like, they just did it to vandalize it. You feel me?
A crowdfunding effort was launched so the artist, slow motion, could repaint it. Lakers star Luka Doncic donated.
Luka Doncic. Shout out Luka Doncic. Because he's the one that donated $5,000 to have it repainted. Like, they just fixed it not so long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is crazy. Crazy, man. They need to put a camera right there, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, any homies that live in that area, if you live down the street, we need to start putting people right there. Like, they need to fix it. And somebody just, you know what I mean? Take turns keeping watch. Because whoever's doing that, they need an ass whooping. Bad. Bad. And I don't even condone violence and stuff like that no more, but they need an ass whooping. Bad. Kobe, like, come on, bro. Like, that's the great right there, bro. He straight put LA on the map. 3P. My boy. You don't even know how turned he had LA. You know what I mean? He had everybody. Everybody. He had people from Bakersfield, Stockton. He maybe even had people from San Diego talking about they was from LA, rocking that LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. And that's facts. You know what I mean? Man. What you guys think about Mr. Capone's top 40? Mr. Capone E lists top 40 LA rappers of all time. He put Tupac as the GOAT. Number 1 is Snoop Dogg. Number 2 is Ice Cube. 3 is Dr. Dre. 4 is Kendrick Lamar. 5 is The Game. 6 is Eazy-E. 7 is Be Real. 8 is Corrupt. 9 is Daz. 10 is DJ Quick. 11 is Warren G. 12 is Tyga. 13 is Nipsey Hussle. I can't believe he put Tyga over Nipsey, but hey, that Tyga his bitch, I'm the shit. Bitch, I'm the shit. I ain't gonna lie, he did have some hits. 14 OGZ, 15 OT Genesis. OT Genesis, I don't even know no songs of him. 16 Exhibit, he put himself at 17. I can't believe he put himself above Mac 10. Mac 10, if you know hip hop, bitch. Something, something, if you know hip hop, bitch. Wait a minute, that ain't how the West Coast rock. Boom, 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 boom. 19 is MC8. 20 is Sugar Free. 21 is RJ. 22 is Draco the Ruler. 23 is Trey D. 24 is Kid Ink. 25 is King Lil G. 26 is Kid Frost. 27 is Phoenix Flexing. 28 is Yeet. Who the hell is Yeet? Who's Yeet? Y-E-A-T. Who's Yeet? I don't know who that is. 29 is MC Ren. 30 is King T. 31 is Lefty Gunplay. 32 is Mr. Boo Boo. 33 is Blueface. 34 is Peso. 35 is Goldie Locos, whoever that is. 36 is BG Knockout. 37 is Stupid Young. 38 Money Sign Suede. Money Sign Suede at 38, bro. 39 Dom Kennedy and Drummer Boy at 40. My boy is tripping. He's sending shots for sure. Hey, man. Hey, salute Capone, man. But hey, it's pretty cool, but I think he could have ranked the homies higher, you know? Straight up. OT Genesis to put, and this is just me. This is just me. And I shout out Capone, you know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody. But I'm just, if I was to do a list, I'll switch up a little bit. This is what I would do. OT Genesis, how you gonna have OT Genesis at 15? That would for sure have to be either Drummer Boy, Money Sign Suede, or Peso. For sure, for sure. They would have to move up a little bit over here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Kid Ink, maybe. Slide drummer boy right there, kidding. Yee, I don't even know who that is. Maybe it was like Suede in there. You know what I'm saying? Move a little bit around. Tupac, yeah, he put Tupac as the GOAT for sure. Shouldn't be on the list. Yo, I'm not saying he's the best, but okay. Best essay rappers out right now is Coyote. That's facts. How you ain't even got the Yotes on there? That's another good one. BG Knockout, man, he only has like 2, 3 songs. BG Knockout, boom, knock him out. We could put him right there. We could no, the Yotes gotta be higher. Probably the Yotes will knock out Trey D. No, Trey D, that's the homie from the East Siders, right? Ah. Probably we'll just make it a 50. We'll just make it a top 50 list. That way we're not really knocking people out and stuff like that. But that's for sure. He didn't mention the Yotes. You're not feeling peso? X-rated. For sure, X-rated should be up there. Especially if you know you've done time, you know X-rated. Hey, for real, they don't even got B.I.G. up there either. Let's see if we could find the games list. The game just did a list too. That's why Capone dropped his. I know how Willa should have it. Yep. Oh no. Is it? Oh yep, it is. Let's see what's up with games list. Game. He put Pac as number 1, Snoop Dogg as number 2, Ice Cube, Kendrick, The Game, Corrupt, DJ Quick, Dr. Dre. Hey, you know one thing I like about the game, bro? And salute the game. Hey, for real, Nate Dogg too. Hey, but this is just me keeping it real. From looking at the game's list, it goes to show you that the game is paying attention. He's paying attention to the Raza's upcoming artists because this is coming from a black, you feel me? Shout out all my blacks, much love, much respect. But what I'm saying is it's coming from a brother, you feel me? Like, so for him to throw the homies on there on his list, man, big salute to the game, for real. That's love right there. He forgot the goat of pimp music. Too short. Too short too, yeah. I don't even think they got Pimp C on there. I don't even think they got Pimp C. I don't even think he put Lavish D on there. You know what I'm saying? Miracle, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Even Lavish D, you know what I mean? CML, Lavish D, he got hits too. He should have put more Raza. Let me check it out. I know he put like Lefty and a couple of people. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. MC Ran, YG, Dom Kennedy, Tyler the Creator, Schoolboy Q, Will I Am, J Rock. Hey, Will I Am too. Hey, he's a LA artist. A lot of people forget about that. Will I Am from the Black Eyed Peas Stones, the Black Eyed Peas. Y'all forget he's from East LA. He actually talks like a homie, like, hey, if you hear him talk, you'll trip out. He sound like a straight homie. Shout out Will I Am, man. All right, so he got Daz Dillinger, AB Soul, the DOC, Draco the Ruler, Tiger, Roddy Rich, Childish Gambino, Dove C, Crooked Eye, Trey D, Problem, Vince Staples, Baby Keem, Lady of Rage, Cam, Coolio, Morse, Razkaz, OGZ, First Raza, okay, that's one. First Raza, OGZ, Yo Yo, O3 Greedo, G Perico, Goldie, OT Genesis, Doja Cat. Okay. So far it's one. Y'all help me keep count. All right. Blueface, Buddy, Everlast, Kid Ink, Tone Loc, Earl Sweatshirt, Kid Frost, Madlib, Tosh, Rayvon, Glasses Malone, Westside Boogie, Hobson, High C. It's a lot of people on this list that I don't even know. So maybe his list ain't that good. Like I said, I hadn't really seen it that much. I just know he had Lefty on there. Fallet, Maxi, Big Hutch, Echelon, Hitman, Blue, Big Y, Chrome Dome. Those are all probably like old school rappers. RJ, J305, AZ Trike, Eastwood, Mossberg, Reason, Bishop, Eastside, K-Boy, Mr. Capone, that's number 2. Rob Vicious, The Godfather, Domino, Us Chill, J Show, Peso, that's 3. BG Knockout, Tony T, J Stone, Compton Ave, Slim the Monster, Yeet. Who the hell is Yeet? Is that Kanye or who's Yeet? Slim the Mobster, Batlow, Lefty Gunplay, that's 4. 310 Baby. Yeah, you're right. He only put 4 homies on there. I don't even think he put Phoenix on there. How you gonna put OGZ but you're not gonna put Phoenix flexing? That's mad disrespectful. And how you gonna put Rob Vicious and you're not gonna put Phoenix flexing? That's like the whole little. How you gonna put O3 Greedo, Rob Vicious, OGZ, but you're not gonna put Phoenix? There was all Shoreline, like, and that's a known fact. He did not put Phoenix. Yeah, that is crazy, y'all. Or King Lil G, or King Lil G, or Kid Frost, or Conejo. You right? Me personally, I don't really rock with him, but he's had so much of an impact on music and the culture that how can you not mention him? You know what I'm saying? Straight up, straight up. Shout out him though. Shout out everything he's done. Like I said, the only reason I don't rock with him, man, is because of my homeboy RIP. You know what I'm saying? They actually killed my homeboy, so it's different. It is different. Homeboy that actually had potential with this rap game too. Like, man, I wouldn't doubt it if my homeboy, rest in peace, cartoon right now would be one of the greats. Straight up. There's some on the table, baby. And then there was some on my bed. What you guys think about this? You think this was real or you think it was fake? You guys think this was real? It was on Mexican TV. This fool got into it with him and took flight. He got into it with this dude, and then his dad started mouthing off, and he took flight on the pops. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whoa. Hey, maybe it is real. Oh, shit. He straight pieced him up. Boo, boo, boo. It says Mexican wrestler Alberto Del Rio takes flight on his ops pops on Mexican morning show. I guess they just got into it. Look. It looks a little bit staged, but then I don't know. Oh. What y'all think? Staged or real? Is real? It was on Venga la Alegría. Whatever show that Venga la Alegría is on. But look, I don't know, even that other one, you know, he pieced up that other fool. That's what kind of makes me believe it's real at the end, because he boop, 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 pieced up the other fool real quick, you know? However, think it's fake, let him hit you with those fake kicks and punches, right? For real. He liked to take off. La fala de gordo y la flaca. For real, right? It's on Venga la Alegría, whatever news station that is. But yeah, I seen it the other day and I just tripped out. Let's talk about this right here. I haven't talked about it. What do you guys think about it? Lefty Gunplay. The shorty shorty. You could tell he's mad right there. He's like, fuck, motherfucker. Like, always doing this shit. When he walks away, you could tell he's shaking his head like, fuck. I shouldn't have done that shit. I should have listened. That's what it looks like he's saying when he's walking away. Like, fuck, I knew I should have listened. I know I shouldn't have done this shit. Fuck. Yeah. Right? Doesn't it look like he's saying that? I'm gonna give y'all my full reaction right now, though. I ain't even shitting on Lefty. I'm just calling it for what it is, man. If you're gonna be a real channel, then hey, just as much as I give Lefty his props, you know what I mean? Nah, I don't think that's what it was. Watch, I'll tell you right now what it was. Look, right here. You could tell he's like, fuck. Like the way he's shaking his head, like, man, I know I should have listened. He's like, fuck, I know I should have listened. Then he tries to get him to co-op. But look, let me give you my honest reaction, man. And this is no bullshit. And I'm going to call it for what it is, man. First and foremost, shout out Lefty Gunplay. Shout out Shorty, man, for giving the homie that chance. You feel me? But to be honest, I feel like because of what happened with him and with him getting kicked off that Shoreline Mafia tour, because in the last interview where he's talking about that they kicked him off, he's saying, man, he's like, look, he's like, to whoever takes that chance with me, just know that you're going to get my all. Just know that if you give me that opportunity to give you a show, you're going to get my all. So in his mind, he's like, anytime I'm on stage, I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to make sure I hype up the crowd. I'm going to make sure I give my fans and the crowd what they want. That's why he's saying, nah, I'm going to give them what they want. I'm going to give them what they want. He thought in his mind, this is going to go viral, but in the good way. They're going to be like, damn, Lefty killed it. He got on stage. He did his thing. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody we need. We need that energy. You know how Rowdy Rags went viral? But he went viral, like people were calling him zesty, but he shot that shit. Like he shot a good show. With Rowdy Rags, you know for a fact, next Rolling Loud, he's going to get his own show. Because he was there because of Drex. It was Drex the joint, and he brought Rowdy Rags in. So you know for a fact, because of the good show that Rowdy Rags threw, when it wasn't Rowdy Rags' show, it was Drex. But a lot of people were talking about Rowdy Rags more because of the performance. He thought he was going to do that. He thought, oh, I'm going to get on here. I'm going to rock the stage. That way people can see like what I bring to the table. But he might have been a little too faded. You know what I mean? Like a little too drunk. Didn't really see it for what it was. Like, oh shit, this was getting mad. He didn't see it like that. He was in the moment like, hey, I'm going to give them a show. I'm going to give my fans what they want. What? Because you could hear everyone. They were hyping him up. The crowd was into it. Everybody at that show was into it. So I guarantee you, everybody that was at that show enjoyed it. They're all rooting him on. They're not saying boo. They're not saying get off the stage. They're rooting him on. Straight up. Listen to him. Woo! Ain't nobody saying boo. They're saying yeah. So what does that tell you? He's like, I'm giving a good show. I'm giving them my all. That's what he thought, man. Straight up. So salute Lefty Gunplay. Anybody that thought I was shitting on him, man, come on. You must not know me. You feel me? I could see it for what it really is. And all the homie wanted was to give him a good show, give him his all, and it backfired. Because people gonna judge. They're gonna take this little clip and they're gonna judge. But I guarantee you, if you ask anybody that was at that show, they probably told you, like, hey, we had a blast. We had a good ass time, man. Lefty Gunplay came on, he gave us a whole performance. And it's kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? But I guarantee you, he meant well. He was just trying to give them what they wanted, man. Exactly what he said. Anybody to say otherwise, man, that's messed up. And like I said, Shorty, man, hey, big ups to him for giving him that opportunity. But that's all it was, man. But was that really what the fans wanted now? He just messed up his future chances. Nah, that's true. I mean, look, when it comes to the outside looking in, bro, everybody's going to make their own assumption. They're going to come to their own conclusions. But for me analyzing it, his last interview, how he was feeling, and then what he's saying is pretty much, I'm going to give them what they want. That's all he wanted to do, man. That's all he wanted to do. My boy Ice, I appreciate you. Jerry's kids, I appreciate you, my boy. My boy Thug and Gangster, what it do? Lefty with Jenny 692. Yeah, he did that. My boy Fred, U.S. Marines. What it do, big dog? I think you got it 100% right. Makes sense, bro. He didn't mean it in a bad way. Yeah, he didn't mean it in a bad way, bro. For sure he didn't. Shorty was like, that was right. I shouldn't have given him the mic. Nah. I think Lefty didn't hit up that, bro. Daniel Perez, I got you. If you guys want me to respond to something, just send a super chat and I'll make sure it goes to the top. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. What you guys think about this one? Is 4 Extra ducking the fade or is he for real? Like what he says valid? Let's see.
Not a smoker. Stop! They can smoke. There's a lot of examples of this.
For sure. J Scorpio, what it says? Please do not stand in. Weirdo. My boy, you want to get blocked. That fool wants to get blocked. Other people deserve it before him. Black. He ready for sure. Hey, for real. For real. What do you think? He said he's pretty much trying to say that King Pill is not worthy of a fight. He's trying to say King Pill is not worthy of a fight with him. Trying to say he's a smoker, he's not a real gang member because he got put on in prison, so on and so forth, man. What do you guys think? Read the comments on the vid of the fool on the wheelchair getting killed. What wheelchair? Fool on the wheelchair. I touched on it. You don't know who they are? Did I posted it or somebody else posted it? Yeah, 4 Extra cool. I fuck with 4 Extra. And to be honest, I feel him with that. Like, if somebody just comes up trying to call me out, if they ain't got the clout and it ain't beneficial for me, why am I going to do it? Like, that's stooping below. What do you guys think about this one? This is crazy. It says, street takeover community confronts woman doing donuts with kids inside the SUV. They actually take the kids away from her, which is dope. Like, they stop her. They stop her and take the kids out. Like, hey, you're tripping. She was drunk for sure.
You see someone taking young kids out of the SUV. At one point, this exchange with the driver. You're getting your kids taken away. All this in front of residents at the intersection who say the takeovers happen almost every.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Straight up, hey, for real, dumbass female. You feel me? For real though, like, hey, salute, and I commend them young men, man, that did that. Stopped her and told her, like, hey, you tripping, girl? Like, what are you doing? Like, you have kids in your car, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I commend them for that, cause, man, that's vicious right there. You feel me? That's vicious, and that female for even doing that, like, man, whoever that is, I hope they don't let her keep the kids alone. You know what I mean? Yeah, they should have dragged her out the car for sure. I'm pretty sure if there was females around, I'm pretty sure they would have mollywopped her. It looked like there was nothing but like little like fools out, you know what I mean? Damn, she almost running somebody over right there. That's probably why they stopped her too. Look, almost crashing into other cars. That's crazy. That is wild right there. The stuff that people do, you know? What's up with this right here? This was right down the street too. It says Washington rappers Track Money Peak, T-Loc, and Top Rank Demon apparently got ran out of the Fox Hills Mall in LA after running into the ops. What's up, my boy Tito? What it do, my G? Hey, Castro, what's good? Shout out South Central. You already know. Much love, G. Go get, I think I got a Bruin. All the way to Sunset. We're gonna do with a chilada. That shit's been in there for like a month. Do a chip. We're gonna do this one. This was actually down the street too. It was at the Fox Hills Mall. But to be honest, I'll let you guys give me your reaction and then I'll give you mine. Let's see the video. Did homeboy press on him? Or did he kind of rank it too? I think they both ranked it. Let's get into it.
Smoke. Yeah, homies. They don't want no smoke. On the head. Want no. I look at them busting on the head. They don't want no smoke. Yeah, homies. They don't want no smoke. On the head. Man, look at these busting on the head. Both gang though. Good little peñas right there. Them little peñas right there. Yeah, homies. Them busting the head. Spooky gang. Yeah, homie. Man, look at these busting on the head. Both gang though. Run into their car.
That's it.
Run into their car. Run into their car. Run.
To me, it's just funny. Like, first and foremost, man, you're gonna record it like that. It's like, bro, you didn't do nothing. Like, trying to make it seem like they got ran out. They're walking the whole time, bro. They're not even looking back. It's like if somebody's just recording them and then they put the audio later, like whoa, 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 like if there was, you know how that dude that's allegedly the Los Scandalous, like that be going up to people like, you want that fade, you want that fade. That's what like this kind of sounds like. You feel me? The story is some rappers from Washington. I guess they're norteños. They're not even from upstate Cali. They're from Washington. They're norteños from Washington. These three cats. Apparently, they were at the Fox Hills Mall, and allegedly, somebody ran up on them and chased them out. That's what it says. Apparently, got ran out of the Fox Hills Mall in LA after running into the ops. Right? But me personally, bro, like, fool, if you run into some ops like that, homie, we getting down or something. Like, if you really on that time, me personally, 9 times out of 10, if I'm out with my family. You feel me? I'm out with the kids. So I ain't even on no dumb shit like that. But if you are gonna confront someone, homie, you better put the pause on them or something. You know what I'm saying? You better put the pause on them or something, bro. If not, what's the whole point? Like, you recording this, like, it kind of makes you look goofy, you know? It makes it look like, okay, not only did they rank it, but you did too, because you didn't bust the grape. You followed them out. You seen where they was at. Like, you mean to tell me your legs don't work? You can't run? You can't chase somebody down? Because they weren't running. They were walking away. It didn't look like they ran at all, you know? That's my whole point of view. At least could have thrown a water bottle, some water, something, right? Something. You feel me? Exactly. Childish is what it is, you know? All for the gram. All for, oh, yeah, I ran into these fools and I chased them out. Like, what? How's that earning you any points, bro? Like, I'm just saying it, like, as far as any youth out there, don't ever think that this is cool. Like, don't ever think this shit is cool right here. Just taking out your phone alone, you know what I mean? Is straight police ass tendencies. So if you're gonna do something, just do it. Hey, then get on line later. Like, if you wanna woof about it or whatever, hey, do what you do and just be like, yeah, I ran into these fools and they know what happened. You know, ask them what happened. Something like that is like, all right, bet. But like this, like, come on, bro. R.I.P. Necio, R.I.P. Peligro, Scrappy, Gotti. I was from Chico Locos 20 years ago. Miss those good times. That shit gets old, my boy. For sure, always representing and put the city of Chance on the maps. Hell yeah, you already know, big dog. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? Gotta do it, big dog. I appreciate you for real. I appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, my boy. Nah, for sure. I feel you. I feel you. That's why now, like I said, you know what I mean? I'm still here. I'm still representing for the city and everything, but I'm focused on my kids, you know? I'm trying to build something solid, a solid platform and make it out, bro, you know? And if I could extend that ladder, throw a ladder down, homie, and help anybody I can, bro, bring some type of services to the community, whether it be a studio, whether it be a barbershop, whether it be a clothes store where they could come get their supplies, their school uniforms, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do it like Nipsey did, you feel me? That's my blueprint, and I'm trying to use this to eventually, boom, you know, just branch off. Crazy part is everyone wants to start for the grind. Then when they get busted, they want to cry for sure. No, that's you know, hey, you hit it right on the head. You hit the nail right on the head. That's always best. My boy Petco. Oh, oh, that was my boy Petco. You hit it right on the head, big dog. Straight up. Everybody wants to front for the gram, and then later on they mad like, oh, you punk ass fools told on me, the ops told on me, this person told on me. Like, fool, you told on yourself, my boy. Like, you told on yourself, perro. Like, ain't nobody did nothing, you know? For real. Straight up. Not enough evidence you did anything, yo. It's a movie for sure. My boy Alvaro was good. Jay Medina, what it do, my boy? But yeah, nah, for sure. That's the only reason I wanted to touch on that one. You know what I'm saying? Cause don't do that. The homie, that's why they didn't even put a name, bro. Cause it's like, man, they just gonna make the homie look bad, bro. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go check out Hater World Media. Let's see. If you guys ain't following Hater World Media on IG, man, go follow the homie. That's where I go to for all my news and everything. I go to Hater World Media. Oh, Almighty Suspect released a statement, public statement regarding Almighty Suspect, June 2025. We are aware of and can confirm that recent incarceration of Almighty Suspect. At this time, we are closely monitoring the situation and working with legal counsel to ensure that Almighty rights are fully protected and that due process is followed. While the circumstances surrounding his detainment are still unfolding, we urge the public to avoid speculation and allow the legal process to run its course. Almighty is a son, a father, and a respected artist who has overcome significant obstacles in both his personal life and career. Hey, I'm recording, fool. Baby, give me the clean his mocos. Get the tongue, clean his mocos. We remain committed to support Almighty through this challenge and will provide updates when appropriate. We sincerely thank his fans, peers, and community for the continued support. Man, for real. Young ones. What's up with no jumper, though? What happened, Santos? Don't know no better. With the no jumper, bro, I talked about it earlier. It's just them trying to put them accusations on Almighty, bro. Like that fool, like how he held it down for Adam. They leave him alone. You're just making him cry. But what I was saying is that fool Adam trying to let that fool Brandon put the PC card on him, trying to say he's PC'd up just because he's in Twin Towers. Like, you don't know that that's true. You feel me? Like, he could be there for many reasons, you know, that we don't know. To just let somebody talk freely like that is out. You feel me? Like, I don't like that. I've never liked that. Like, if you a civilian, if you call yourself a civilian, you call yourself this or that, you shouldn't be involving yourself in no kind of politics or saying that anybody is this or that. Because you ain't been through anything. You feel me? You don't know what you're talking about. So for you to label anybody anything, bro, that's out. That's why I was talking about the no jumper. If you mean from the thumbnail, that's what I was talking about then, bro. Like, and shout out Young Gang Jefe, you know, because I think he was the only one like trying to like back homeboy up. He was the only one that was like, hey, hold on. Like, nah. You feel me? Like, that ain't all true. Like, it could be this situation. It could be this situation. It could be this situation. Like, you can't just throw that out there as freely as that. You feel me? Like, that's out. Let's hope he gets out. Almighty is cool people for real. You know what I mean? I would never wish that on nobody. And like I said, shout out Almighty. If you guys haven't seen the video that I did on this situation with the no jumper, go check out the full length video that I dropped earlier today. Go hit me with a like, hit me with a comment. Let me know whether you like my take on it or not. Let me know your take. You feel me? But I did drop a full length video on that. Let's see. I also wanted to talk about, because I did a video on top 5 too. If you guys don't know who top 5 is, he's a artist from Toronto. He recently went viral because he cut off his ankle monitor. Here it is. Like, man, this is another example of doing shit for the gram. Like, how is this shit cool? Like, look at him. He just got out. Just got out. Another example of crashing out for the gram. And he says it too, like, oh, I'm about to crash out. Listen.
I don't know how to do this. You can't cut it with this.
Well, now it was no jumpers one, the one that you could hear it. He straight says, oh, I'm going to crash out right now. Before he even does it, he says, like, oh, I'm going to crash out. Like, why would you do that? Like, knowingly, bro. Like, knowingly. Oh, I'm going to crash out, and happily cuts it off. Like, bro, on live stream. It's like, man, what goes through these people's minds? Oh, here it is. Watch, just listen to the beginning.
I don't know how to do this. You can't cut it with this.
He says, fuck it, crash out.
How do you cut this? No more ankle, nigga.
You hear that? Crash out, fuck it. Like, what the hell? Those fools have gotten so comfortable on speaking on people that way, right? For real. They got way too comfortable. Somebody needs to give them a rude awakening, you know? To be honest. But yeah, crash out dummy for sure. You heard him? Oh, I'm about to crash out. Fuck it, crash out. Like, what's wrong with him? Just a 10-day flash. He better go incorrect. For real. Hey, even if it's a 10-day flash, my boy, it's like, time is valuable, homie. To me now that I see it, time is valuable. Like, I am not wasting my time, bro. Like, why? What were they doing? Like, what? They chilling, they live streaming, they having a good time, bro. And like, why, homie? Why? What does that do for you? Besides making you go back, now you're on the run. Like, what does that do for you, bro? Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And I was on a GPS for 6 months, high control parole for 6 months. Couldn't get in a pool all summer. I know how tempting it is to cut that bitch off. Like, fuck that. I just want to jump in the pool. I haven't enjoyed a pool in like 10 years. And you're telling me that I'm out here, it's summertime, and I can't go in the pool? I can't go to the beach? I've been there, but I didn't cut it off because I'm like, fuck no. Like, it's not worth it. For me, it would have been a 10-day flash too. Like, I didn't have no violations. I was fresh out. But why would I do it? Why would I do that? The gram is how you get street cred in 2025, right? That's what it seems like. Like, back then, the way we got street cred, homie, is you didn't say nothing, bro. You didn't say nothing. We would go to that training. We would go to the practice and shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to go handle business. And the way that you knew if people handled business or not, you would hear the ambulance. You would hear the la, 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 la. Then you would hear the ambulance. You would know the homies did their shit. Nobody would text nobody. Nobody would call nobody. Like, nobody would get on the gram like, hey, yeah, whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, whoa. Go pick up your mans. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? Who does that? Like, Come on now. Straight up. And if you know, bro. When you know you and your boys go do your damn thing and shit, you come home, the way you know, hey, somebody got hit or you know you did the damn thing, you start hearing the ambulance. You start hearing the cops. You're like, you know what I mean? Tucked in somebody's backyard or tucked in the house and shit, like everybody just quiet. Like, you know what I mean? Or a couple of times everybody like, you hear that? Like, man, pop one open. Salud, my boy, you know? First one, everybody quiet. First couple ones, everybody quiet, tweaking, like, fuck, scared, shitless, probably even throwing up. Go to the bathroom. Ugh, after the adrenaline and shit. You know what I mean? But never did nobody get on here, bro, and fucking, oh, whoa. Like, that's stupid, homie. Don't even do it at all. Like, that shit's stupid. All right, let's keep going. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Am I cooking? Am I cooking? Cocotina, I appreciate you. Daniel Perez, he said, Nipsey, City Boys, The Relatives, Mac 10, my top. Oh, my bad. West LA rappers. Top West LA rappers. I'm going to have to go with from the West. West. Like West LA, West Los. Man. How many we got? I think we got what? Blueface? We got Blueface, OGZ. Blueface, OGZ. Draco the Ruler. Or you mean Raza? Or do you mean Raza? My boy Gabriel was good, G. What up, champ? Hope you're doing good, my boy. Oh, West Los, but Raza though, or like it could be both. No. He was telling me top 5 artists, like West LA artists. Blueface is from West LA. He's from Schoolyard. That's what I was saying. Is it just Raza or is it both? Cause I'll put Blueface, OGZ, every race. All right. So Blueface, OGZ, Draco the Ruler. I don't know if Draco the Ruler's from the West, but he was close enough. You know what I mean? Blueface, OGZ, Draco the Ruler. We'll go Phoenix Flexing. And number 5 from West LA. Man, what artist can I think of? King Lil G. Boom. That's 5. King Lil G, Blueface, Draco the Ruler, Phoenix Flexing. And who else did I say? I forgot who else I said. Mr. Criminal automatic disqualified for sure. For sure. Speedy, you tripping, Mr. Criminal? Charlie. He automatically, he out of the question. And he would have been top 5. I'm not going to lie. If before all that stuff that came out, Mr. Criminal would have been top 5 for sure. Nah, Lil G, he from Inglewood. King Lil G, he from Inglewood, G. He actually grew up with Lil Dopey. He grew up with Young Dopey, I mean. If you look at Gangsta Wish, Young Dopey, and King Lil G, they have like old videos together. King Lil G was originally from Inglewood. He was from the 106. He grew up in Inglewood, and once he started doing his music and he started focusing on music, he ended up moving to Southgate. And then that's when he started kicking it more with the homies over there. He actually got into it with his homies over here for leaving the hood and wanting to focus on his music. When he first started focusing on his music, a gang of homies started turning their back on him, like, hey, you ain't out in the streets, so on and so forth. So that's why in his heart, he claims Southgate, because he feels like when it came time for him to like do his music shit, Southgate are the ones that like embraced them and gave them that love. He feels like the homies from Inglewood, well, not my hood, from 18 in Inglewood, he feels like they had some friction at first. That's why if you watch him and Young Dopey, for a while they wouldn't even like be shouting each other out or working together. Like this song right here is the song he did. Watch, and I'm just since we're on the subject, he did this song because of the way he was feeling at that time. The song called "Out to Get Me." He did that one to his to his homies and shit, like, cause he felt like when he started trying to focus on him and his family and his music, cause Young Dopey ended up getting busted. Remember, they were both doing music. King Lil G fell back. Young Dopey went harder. Young Dopey ended up catching a case. So it was like a friction. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't out here enough. And you know what I mean? It's always like that. You're gonna have homies from your hood, but they ain't really your homies. And then you're gonna have homies that support you no matter what. But yeah, it's a badass song though. I'll be bumping that shit and I'll be like, man, I could feel it. Cause you don't even know, man, with this YouTube shit, it be the same way. You got some homies that love you and they support you 100%, and you got some homies that just, in their mind, they're like, man, that should be me. It should be me up there. Like, I should be the one known. I should be the one doing this. I should be the one there. Like, I'm more of a gangster than him, or woo woo, you know? You always gonna have that. What about Blackie Fontana, man? Shout out Blackie Fontana, man. Solid homie right there. Out to Get Me goes hard as fuck, right? Hell yeah. Shout out Chino XL too, man. Shout out Dopey, yup. Yup, I remember I used to get shit for bumping his music from my own homies. I used to be like, what the fuck, right? For real. Hey, that was true. It was true. Like, it be like that, you know? But now everybody embraces him. Like, he just pushed through it, you know? This is my shit though. The streets, what do I see? There's reflections in the mirror, plotting on me. Everybody's out to get me. There's no one. Salute. From my enemy. Just taught me to focus on good life when I come from the what's crawl. Once you know, my hood is like a family. Rest in peace, Shaggy. Loading up the cake. Shout out Tommy Guns, man. Yeah, I do. I listen to Spanish and Mexican music for sure. I listen to a little bit of everything. Oh, he actually shouts out Young Dopey in this one, as a matter of fact. That's why if you guys pay attention, he actually shouts out Young Dopey because they grew up together. Kato, we all miss you. Straight rider, nobody can fuck with you. Young Dopey, I love him like a brother. That's my loyal soldier, we gon' ride for one another. I hope you get out soon, I got plans. Let the haters talk. Oh, yeah, what do I see? Just in case y'all didn't know, you feel me? I had to learn from somebody that put me up on game. To be honest, I actually seen when they first came together. I think Mr. Criminal was actually the one that put that together. He interviewed Young Dopey, and then he interviewed King Lil G, and he told them like, "Hey, I just spoke to him about you." He said, "What's up?" And they actually came together. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all remember that on the Mr. Criminals podcast before all that happened. I don't know which one went first, but he interviewed one and then the other.
That's Bobby's car. Bobby, that's your car.
What?
This is your car.
Mama, go take it over there. He said, a lot of West LA good rappers for sure. Stop, look, and listen. Lil Rob, stop, look, and listen. Got you. Vicky, mommy's calling you. I've never listened to this one. Makes a lot of sense now. Yeah. Real history, bro. I always wondered what all did. They would be together and then they kind of beef. Yeah, for sure. That's what happened, bro. And it always happens. You know what I'm saying? Take the broom away from him. Bro, what? Just take it. How is it hard to take it away from him? No, Chito and Lefty will ever collab, but Lefty always shouting out Chito. To be honest, I don't know. I think they would. They both OTR, you feel me? I think they would. All right, let's go. My bad, baby boy was over here playing with the broom. Juan Adan, saludos, homie. Much respect from Chicago. Shout out Chicago, man. No se enoje, primo. Nah, because they see him y no se lo quitan. Like, I got to get up and do it. Like, come on now. Tell him my daughter, she be seeing it and she just passes by. I'll be trying to take that away from her, you know? Can't tell no whole, nah, because I yelled at my daughter right now. My son's over there, look. It's him, anda de travieso. He no le gusta andar en el cuarto. He likes being here with me, but then he starts doing this. Over here playing in the kitchen. You know what I mean? And there's a gate right there too. Like, we put up a gate and that fool puts it down. He's like, man, hell nah. He's like, no more locked doors. Moves that shit. I'm gonna go get him real quick. Papa, come on. Stop playing with that. That's dirty. This is what we used to clean. It's dirty. No broom, no dustpan. It's dirty, Pop. I don't want to lock you in the room. You can run around, Pop. No kitchen. You know I don't like you in the kitchen. That's dangerous. You're good. Stop acting like that. You don't want to be in the room with mommy and your sissy. So why you acting like that, Papi? You don't. I know you don't. Just give me like 20 more minutes and then I'll give you your TV back, okay? What happened to your chest? What happened? For real, what happened? What I missed? My boy Damon, what it do, G? ¿Cómo andamos? He gets bored? Yeah, he does. For sure. He wants his TV back. Nah, I'm off tomorrow también, my G. I go back Friday. Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, my little baby boy. He likes being next to me. You know what I mean? Thank you. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying my best with him. You feel me? He's just right there playing now. Yeah, he already got it. Jim Medina is cracking fan. Yeah, bro, he got kicked out of the Shoreline Mafia tour, big dog. That's crazy. Yeah, he was talking about it. Watch, let's go. Let's go back to it. Pop, stop throwing stuff on the table. What? This one's new right here. No Jumper CEO Adam says he would win in a fade with Lefty Gunplay. What? What? Good thing we checked it. Are we gonna be the first ones to react to this one? What do you guys think about that one? Who will win in a fade? Lefty Gunplay or Adam22? Everybody, if you're new here, double tap that screen, man. Double tap that screen. Papi, you have some right here already. You still have two right here. You have an 8. What is he? What happened? He has a big old scratch on here. Check him. I don't know what happened. Lefty with his eyes closed for sure, right? For sure. Cat asked team saying they were gonna go up north and that would be this in the north. Maybe it was a liability to them. Yes, peso on the. That's true. That's true. Hey, that's true. I didn't think about that one as far as that. Shout out Big Stomps. RP and Young Dopey. Banger would have been some G shit, man, for sure. Let's hear what they talking about, man. Who's talking wild?
At least in part because they felt like he was a liability. For sure, people like Phoenix and OGZ are sitting at home watching that clip on Instagram and thinking, "Look, yeah, we made it."
Okay, so we don't even have to look for the other one. They're talking about him getting kicked off the tour right here. Okay, so let's see.
Good decision. Yeah, Peso and Bravo seem like a much safer bet. Someone said stop this Monty before he catch you outside. I'm sorry, I feel like that's a fade I can win.
Oh.
I'm not really super worried about him. He looks very doughy. You are a Hispanic, allegedly rapper. You're not Mexican. You're actually Guatemalan and white. I'm doing an interview tour, maybe the most interviews that any rapper has ever done in
Adam
a 1 year period.
trying to he don't have
people in these interviews.
He's not like that. Yeah, he don't got the heart.
All time, and you don't know who Be Real.
What happened? What happened? Come here, Poppy. What happened? Uh-huh. That's it, Poppy. Yeah, Poppy. Yeah. Oh, my amores. Oh, Poppy. Oh, God. Yeah, my amores. Yeah. You okay? You okay? You okay, Poppy? You okay?
If you have any nuts, clap your hands.
Yeah. You okay?
He's trying to be on camera.
It's because he likes headbutting people. When he gets mad, he goes boom. I don't know where he got that. So he headbutted and he hit his head. Why you like headbutting people? Where you get that from? Where you get that from? Huh? Where you get that from, my little crazy guy? Huh?
Oh, look, he's
LMNOP QRSTUV W X Y and G.
I
Okay,
just realized.
Mama. Okay. F G. Okay, yeah. Go play. I need to finish my life, puppy. Go. Love you. All right, we back, man. My bad, my bad. Baby Los, what it do? What it do, my boy? No Jumper was cool when they had AD for sure, for sure. My boy John, I appreciate you, my boy. I appreciate you. I work with kids sometimes they don't know how to fully express themselves, so they hit or cry, etc. Okay, that's what it is. Is whenever, yeah. Hopefully, when he talks, he could at least talk a little bit more, and at least tell me whenever he's upset. Hey, but back to Adam. Back to Adam. Let me show you what Adam looked like before. You guys know Adam like this. I'm gonna Google it. Adam before the fame. This is the reason why I say Lefty Gunplay got that, because oh, here it goes. Look at that. That's Adam before the fame. There's no way that fool could beat up Lefty Gunplay. No way. No way. There's no way that fool could beat up Lefty Gunplay, man. Not even with Lefty Gunplay, one arm behind his back. You know what I'm saying? If Lefty had to tie one arm behind his back, there's no way Adam could beat him. I don't know. That's just me. Like, come on now. Like, who are you fooling, bro? Like, this is you, homie. No matter how you try to put it, this is you. You ain't scaring nobody. That was him before the tattoos, when he started to just try to look like a skinhead. Like, there's no way, you feel me? I don't know. I got my money on Lefty Gunplay. But yeah, Lefty Gunplay will have to get in shape though, because it don't look like the way he's in shape right now. It don't even look like he's lasting one round. For sure, for sure. Your G or someone in the chat explain programming or program time. Programming, it just means having a program, man. It means at this time I wake up, at this time I do this, at this time I work out, at this time I do. It's just having a program. It's just having an agenda. Let's say white people have an agenda, like, oh, this is my agenda, this is my itinerary. For us, we call it program time. That's our program, you know what I mean? Program time, some people, for them, is working out. Buenas noches, Death Row. Buenas noches, my G. You have a good one. But yeah, it means rutina, like AKA routine. To me, program just meant like you have a program, you have an agenda. Like, when it comes to doing time, you got a program. You got to have your body and your mindset like, okay, at this time I wake up, I brush my teeth. At this time I clean the house, I clean the floor, wipe the walls, roll up my mat. At this time I go to school. At this time I go to yard. At this time I work out. It's just having a program. Programming. That's what you call programming, is having a little schedule that you abide by, and every day you follow that schedule. That's programming. with the ing, programming. That's what that is called. Program time is workout. Like, come on, homie, program time. That's workout, like rutina, getting your gym in. That's what program time is. Two different things. Program time is your rutina. Programming is like you just having a daily routine, your daily routine. Hell yeah, it's really serious to program. You got to. If not, you'll get lost. You'll be hard timing. You gotta have a program. If not, you'll be hard timing, man. What's the worst celly I've ever had? Man, the worst celly I've ever had, I was out of state. I was in, I've had two. I'm gonna tell you two instances of a worst celly I ever had. The first one was a homie from Colton, a homie from the IE. When I first got to Oklahoma, bro, like this fool was just weird, homie. Like weird. Like me personally, I had just got there, so I didn't really have nothing. I went from reception to out of state to Arizona. I was only in Arizona for like a month or two. Salute. And then I ended up going to Oklahoma. So when I got to Oklahoma, we were on lockdown. It was on site with the homies and the norteños. So we were on lockdown. So I'm barely getting there. They put me in the cell with the homie right there, right? And at first, everything's cool. Like, we would chop it up. He didn't have nothing either. He had just got busted. But he had a TV on the way. So he got a TV and he got a package. So I was on the top bunk. He was on the bottom bunk. On the bottom bunk, you got a table. So what he would do, right, is me personally, and I'm going to just switch this side, right, just so I could show you. You see the way that this is right here? Like, say that's the bottom bunk right here. Say this is the bottom bunk. Me personally, when I had a celly, it don't matter if we both had a TV. Like, whenever they'll have music on, I mean, not music, whenever they'll put movies on and stuff, what I'll do is I'll roll up my mat. I'll put it right there. Like, say this is my mat will be right here. I'll tell my celly roll up his mat. He'll put his mat on the other side. So you put your mat like that and then you chill. It's like your chair, like you're chilling on your mat. It's your cushion. And we watch TV. Whether we have speakers on the TV, we'll just put the TV on. But if we didn't have speakers, put the earbuds. If we didn't have a splitter, I get one headphone, you get the other headphone, and we'll be chilling on the bunk, watching TV, both of us. When he got his TV, he wasn't like that. Like, that fool would literally sit on the bottom bunk, move the TV like this. He'll move the TV like that. And then he'll put the headphones on and he'll just watch it alone by himself. Knowing I didn't have a TV, I didn't have no Walkman, nothing. Literally just, he'll make food, eat alone. And this was his excuse. His excuse was, because he didn't even have family like that looked out for him. The people that sent him that TV and that package was his girl's mom or something like that. Like, so he's like, I'm not gonna give my stuff away that they worked hard for, some bullshit like that. And I respect it. So in return, right? Yeah. So in return, right? In return, I ended up getting a TV. I ended up getting a boombox. And out there, it was so tight that you could get as many packages as you wanted. It's not like in Cali. Out there, you could order a package from every company. They have Walking Horse. They have Access. They have like 3 or 4 different package companies. They only let you order one a quarter. But if you ordered one from each, you were getting it. So I ended up getting all kinds of packages back to back to back. TV, all that. And I wasn't messed up like that. What I would do is when I'll get a package, right, I'll have like, say, 5 bags of chips, 5 bags of beans, 5 bags of rice, like 2, 3 cases of soups. So what I'll do, check if he's poo-poo, take him to your mom. He smell like poop. I don't know if it's the fridge right now when you opened it, but some smells. So, boom. What I would do is I would get like 10 soups, a bag of rice, a bag of beans, and like a bag of chips. And I would give it to him like, here. I didn't even have to do that. He didn't give me shit. Dick. I think he gave me like a couple soups at that. You know what I'm saying? But that was just like whenever he woke up feeling good. Whenever he woke up on a good day and he was feeling good, he'd give me like a soup or something. You feel me? But because I don't drink coffee. I didn't drink coffee. I was never into coffee. So I would at least hook him up like, hey, look, here's 10 soups. Here's a bag of rice. Here's a bag of beans. And here's a bag of chips. You eat it however you see fit. You feel me? And then I'll make myself my food. But that's because the way he treated me. Because I'm not like that. I'm the type, if I make myself food and you my celly, I'm going to make you something to eat too. You feel me? Like, that's off tops. That's how I am. I got a soup. If it's my last soup, we splitting that bitch in half. And we both making a sandwich. You feel me? Like, but yeah, that's one of the worst cellies I've ever had, bro. Like, literally would put the TV to himself, headphones to himself, knowing I'm up there stressed the fuck out. And this was during the time where, straight up, this was during the time where my homeboy Sicko, rest in peace, had just got killed. I had just lost my primo Sicko. No, I lost my homeboy Sicko like in November. And then not even 2-3 months later, I lost my primo Smoke Dog, rest in peace. During the time I was his celly. So not only was I dealing with being on lockdown, being away from my family, but dealing with a fucked up celly, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was breaking out with acne. Like, I was rough timing right there. Straight up. But nah, it wasn't even like that. Because look, that's what I thought. But he ended up moving out. He ended up moving with the homie Oscar from Verdugo. Shout out the homie O from Verdugo. He be getting off in tattooing. So he ended up moving with him, right? And then I ended up by myself, as a matter of fact. He ended up moving with him. I ended up by myself. And then that's when they moved me to, I went from Bravo North to like Bravo South. And I ended up with the homie Stoney from 18. Shout out the homie Stoney from 18. He's actually the one that did the 1-3 on my stomach. He's the one that did this. He did the 1-3 on my stomach. Shout out the homie Stoney. But he ended up moving over there. I ended up moving next door. And tell me why I go to medical like 2-3 months later. I go to medical. And I go to medical with the homie Oscar from Verdugo that the homie from Colton had moved in with. Right? And he ended up moving with him. We go to medical together and I'm talking to him like, hey, how's it going? And he starts asking me like, hey, how was it with you? Like, was he like this? Was he like that? The same issues that I had with him, the homie Oscar had with him. He told me like, man, that fool, he's not out there, bro. Like, we were cool outside of the cell, but once he moved in, he started getting quiet, not talking, like, not out there, like, just weird, you know what I'm saying? Upstate was good, my G. My boy Upstate SUR, what it do, G? Stizzy. My boy Stizzy 5150, I see you, G, my bad. I got caught up in the story, you know what I mean? You like iced coffee? Me too. If I'm going to drink coffee, it got to be iced coffee. That's facts. I'm the same way, Cocotina. I'm the same way. How do you get your program right? Man, you just got to wake up early and just, like I said, make a little agenda. Just follow by it. Yeah, he was a J-Cat, bro. He was a J-Cat for sure. So that's one. Let me tell you the other one. So I ended up getting another celly. This was like around the time I was with Wes Watson. So I was with the homie Dro from 18, from Southside 18. Shout out the homie Dro from Southside 18, right? So I was with him, and he ended up getting a porter job. I mean, not a porter job. He ended up getting a working at the store, at the canteen. So because he got a canteen job, they made him move buildings. He ended up moving to like building E or something. So I ended up getting another celly, and it was a homie from East LA, but I don't remember what barrio. He was from East LA though, but he was another one that like wasn't all there. Like I've never seen this. I've never in my life seen this. Like, you know, when anybody that's in here in the chat that's done time before, you know, when you're in your cell and you guys are doing like, because we were on lockdown for the big riot that had happened between us and the blacks. So we were doing cell living. So with this fool, you know how when you shower, you put up a curtain? Or when you use the bathroom, you put up a curtain, you know what I'm saying, to get some type of privacy? So this fool, to work out, he would put up a curtain, bro. Like, it was weird. To work out, he would put up a curtain. He would work out behind the curtain, and then he wouldn't wash his clothes. Like, he'll go like 2-3 days without washing his clothes. He'll work out, just leave it right there, like in a bucket, soaking with water, and allegedly tied. But he'll leave it there for like 2-3 days. So it was like he was dirty and just weird. Like, why are you gonna put up a curtain to work out, my boy? Like, 9 times out of 10, the cellies I had, we would work out together, you know, like we would do pistons, one up, one down, one up, one down, like pump each other up, you know what I'm saying? I even had a whole like, they had bars in there, so I had like bags that I had made out of books. I had the whole setup. But he was just weird like that. I ended up getting into it with him, and he ended up moving somewhere else. And you know what's crazy is that not even like 2 weeks after he moved, he ended up allegedly taking flight on a Hura. And he didn't even take flight on a Hura. He just got the tray and threw it at the Hura. So he ended up going to the hole and some whole other shit. Like, you could tell he was about to snap. Like, he wasn't all there, and you could tell like he wasn't mentally stable. Like, it was a trip. I'm just glad that I shook him. Like, I ended up kicking him out the cell and moving the other homie. Shout out the homie Yayo from La Primera out there in Petaluma. Shout out Petaluma. Shout out La Primera out there. Shout out the homie Yayo. After him, I ended up moving in with Yayo from La Primera. But yeah, he ended up wigging out and throwing a tray at a Hura or something. It was funny. I wouldn't doubt it if he went EOP for sure, because he was like that. Like, he wasn't all there, bro. You could tell he wasn't all there. Yeah, curtain to work out, perro. Like, you don't even have that much space. You feel me? Like, when you put the curtain up by the toilet, there ain't that much space on the other side. So how are you working out? Like, it was just weird, bro. Rowdy Tokes was good, my G. Sometimes I have to ask how their childhood was like before they end up in prison. Nah, that's true. That's true. And I would chop it up with them, but we would have good conversations, and then he would just go like on a whole viaje, like whole shit, thinking that people were fucking with his food, all kinds of shit. Like, he just wasn't all there, man. I could tell he was a ticking time bomb. That's why I was like, nah, I gotta get this fool out of here. And I was right. You feel me? Because like I said, he ended up wigging out on the Hura. So even if you stayed up all night, you still have to do mandatory program for sure. To be honest, if you really set in your program, you're not staying up all night because you have a set time to go to sleep. That's why it's called your program. For sure, by like 9-10 o'clock, you're asleep. It's 10 to 10 in the county. Upstate, I believe it's like 7 to like 10 or something like that. It's breakfast it's unlock to unlock. Whenever they open your door to breakfast to whenever they say, you know, day room's over and ya estuvo. The homie was holding out on you. Hey, I wouldn't doubt it, bro. He was back to, I wouldn't doubt it, pero. Yeah, I couldn't sleep with a dude like that in my cell, right? Hell nah, for real. Yeah, hell yeah. The homie Yayo from Petaluma. Petaluma's up there. It's over there by like San Jose or somewhere up there. Let's see where Petaluma's at. Good night, baby. I love you more. Petaluma, California. It's right under Sacramento. It's in between San Jose and Sacramento. It was the homie Yayo from La Primera out there in Petaluma, man. Solid homie. What's up, my brown brother? Stopping by. 7-Eleven support and San Myers. Much love, respect, blessings to all. I appreciate you, my boy, Mr. Goyo. I appreciate you, G. Hell yeah, much love, G. This torta hitting. Haha, that's right. You eating a torta, my boy. Hey, man. It's enhanced outpatient. Yup, enhanced outpatient program. Yup, that's what EOP is. What's going on? He could come out. It's fine. He could come out. Let's see what else they got in here. World Media. Nacho Supreme. He said, big, mighty. Sheesh. Mr. Clean was good. Much love, man. I appreciate you. Also been locked with food from San Jose. People like they don't exist, but obviously they have a presence in the street. Yup. Hey, shout out the homie Misterio, man, from Santa Cruz. I've been locked up with a couple of homies from Santa Cruz, San Jose. I've been locked up with homies from Stockton. I actually got family that live in Stockton. I got a primo that's fighting a life sentence right now up in Stockton. Hell yeah, you already know my boy upstate. Shout out to 559, man. Shout out all the homies up there. Shout out to Double S. They know what's up. They know what time it is, serio. As a matter of fact, hey, this song right here goes perfect. Shout out Low Profile Records, man. Shout out the homies. Royalty. To the pig. Down that's Mexicans proud and breathless. In the dirty South, I ain't talking the land. And nowadays, they all want to talk on camera. Watch out for J Cats, they all gonna crash. She lose, only can't blame my podcast. She got a rap and platinum plus. Who's around the world trying to be like us, boy. Shout out Mr. D. Shout out OGS at Trouble. And shout out Royalty, man. This reminds me of back in the day, for real. It's called Bald Heads, Blue Rags. Wait to get close. Shout out them, man. They dropped the anthem for the homies. Straight up, because that's what that is. Whether people like it or not, you're going to have a gang of homies bumping that, and that's a fact. I'm trying to find this other one. Did he do it? I thought he dropped the Westmont Scheme. Or was that Food Community? I want to. Somebody just brought up Westmont Scheme, so I want to do a reaction to his bootleg Kev freestyle, man, because he got off. As a matter of fact, let me just go to YouTube and look it up myself. Shout out Westmont Scheme, the new freestyle he just dropped with bootleg Kev calling out New York. Ooh, boy, the homie did his thing. Who's seen it? Yeah, Westmont Scheme goes hard for sure. He went hard on the freestyle, right? Man, I knew you guys were gonna know what I'm talking about. And what sucks is that the numbers ain't even up there like that. Like, man, on Westmont Scheme, he's hard. He's a lyricist. But it seems like he's getting overshadowed with all that bullshit, you know? He's getting overshadowed because he's not like, he don't do the extras, you feel me? But man, he got off to this one. Let's get it.
Bootleg Camp Podcast. Special guest in here. Are you the newest guy on OTR Records?
That fool is talented, huh? Shout out Westmont Scheme for sure. He should have Lefty shining. Yeah, that's facts. Oh, it's not it. Oh, here it goes. That's the one. But yeah, you see, it should have more than.
Last year, I don't remember if you had the number one freestyle of the year, number two for
5 days ago, 8.3K views. He should have more. He should have more.
But it was a great honor that he considers me. Songs, songs for the girl, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But yeah, that's me, you know. Adam, you're back right now. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's get right to it, man. Let's get it. Hey man, shout out Bootleg Kid. Welcome to the Jerry Westmont show.
Black Ops 6 pack. My boy, I already told you. They get hit with this clean right. In the scene. I found the homie who did that right. Salute for this one.
I'm like the hair on an old school gangsters, homie, I'm real slick. We the West too, they mentioned us, or they mentioned it, cause you know it wouldn't be LA without no Mexicans, you know I had to represent. On behalf of my people, and double letter S's, Westmont to the death. Yo, New York, the big city of dreams, right? But they get put to sleep when they get hit with the clean, right? The left coast, the back coast, and killers agree. Man, I stopped that building down, have them fleeing the scene. New York, the big
City of dreams,
right? So they get put to sleep when they get
hit
hit
with
with
this
the
clean
clean,
right.
right? The left coast, the best coast, and killers agree. And I stopped that building down, have
I'm
them fleeing
fleeing
the
scene.
scene. Shit, I got them fleeing the scene. I'ma give them flashback to the DPG. Shit, I got them fleeing the scene. I'ma give them flashback to the DPG, bitch. And we ain't done, look. I don't even need a gun. I'm still outside. Southside, blue bandana, the fuck up, khaki, the fuck down. Look, Westmont, look. And it's official. Real Southsiders enter the chat. They forgot Mexicans been had the West on their back. And I ain't talking about the rap game. Talking about anything else from low riding to the fucking day the crack came. Check the stadiums at the Lakers.
Isn't that the Rams games?
No disrespect to my brother.
Appreciate you, my boy. Ooh, I need to rewind that. I like that one. He said, just check the stands at the Lakers and at the Rams games. Whoo, that is hard. They don't get no greater than that because it's the truth. You check any of these concerts, any of these Dodger games, Rams games, Laker games, you see number raza. That's a fact.
They forgot Mexicans been had the West on their back. And I ain't talking about the rap game, talking about anything else from low riding to the fucking day the crack came. Check the stadiums at the Lakers
and at the Rams games.
No disrespect to my brothers, no kind of black thing. On the contrary, I'm
cashing
cashing in
on the back page.
If they disrespect the West Coast, I'm
Like
here for
that
black
page.
So get it twisted, shit. I love New York. But that dude that represents
So pump New York.
What the fuck?
Fucking
I
what?
hope he ready for war. My 50 Mexicans that jump
Got
out
the
the
Honda Accord.
Fuck your power. The plane that knocked down the tower changed the channel. If it's too much for you to handle, the air lay vandal people west side slander. You kill y'all people back and kick
Keep
over
the
panda
candles.
shit. I'm more than
Ooh.
good shit. I'm better than fellas. Wrap his body up and drop him off back to Botella.
Hold on, let me rewind that. He said we'll kill him and kick over candles. Ooh. My G, Alfonso Rodriguez, man, shout out CB3 Compton, big dog. Much love. Tres, big dog.
The only Joe I know is your button and Joey Crack, so don't pump, booty up and get homie stack. I call my little homie here, let that booty clap, bitch. You know this go down with capital murder. Yeah, I got uncle murder, I got uncles that murder. You can talk your little cat, I'ma keep packing my burner. And I love that boom back, but I won't.
Threes, you already know, tres. Salute, big dog. Yeah, his flow on point for sure. Yeah, he said, I don't even need a gun. I'm still outside, yeah. No, Diddy. And I'm calling out names. West, you would let me the best on my chest. You rap pussies would need a vest around your chest, so let's put the shit to rest. Yeah, double Yes, outside.
We outside, bitch. Like, I love Nas, I love Big Pun, I love Fat Joe, I love Jada Kidd. But if DP taught me anything, DP taught me anything.
Slap a bitch. Ooh, he did that. I ain't gonna lie, he did that. Shout out Westmont Scheme, man. If anybody knows Westmont Scheme, y'all seen this? Tell them salute, man. I need that interview. Straight up. Straight up. That's what I was thinking too. I need that Westmont Scheme interview for sure. That's for sure on my list right there. Shout out Westmont Scheme, man. I think we're going to end it off with that, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. It's already 10 o'clock. Wifey got to go to sleep. She got to be up early, man. So I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night. I will be live tomorrow, God willing, if everything goes as planned. I'll be here tomorrow, and I'm going to record a couple of videos right now. So y'all stay tuned. I'm going to have a couple reaction videos dropping tomorrow. Just like I did today, I'm trying to have at least 1 or 2 videos daily. That's my mission right now. I'm on a mission for right now. At least 30 days, I want to drop 1 or 2 videos, long form videos daily, at least 3 to 6 shorts. I'm back on content mode. So if you guys see any videos that you want me to react to, anything that's happening, send it to my IG and I'll gladly do a reaction to it. Like I said, it all starts with you guys. You know what I mean? I appreciate your support, for real. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. My boy Petco 3 said Baby Lowe's. My boy 89 at TM. Coco Tina. My boy Stewart. My boy Mass Mind. Jay Medina. Andy Gonzalez. Alfonso Rodriguez. Shout out Tres. You already know, big dog. Much love to CPT. Coco Tina, appreciate you. Gabriel Alejandro, Killer B. Jorge Rosales. Alvaro, I appreciate you, my boy. You want that Black Ops backpack and jacket? Get at me, big dog. Price is still the same. Price is still the same, my boy. I kind of don't want to get rid of it, man, but you already know if the price is good, then I'll get rid of it, man. I appreciate everybody. You guys have a good night. Baby Lowe's, Coco Tina, Esa West Best. I appreciate you. My boy Nuevero. I appreciate everybody, man. You guys have a good night.